Welcome, intrepid seekers of the unknown, and greetings to those who have returned to delve deeper into the enigmatic realm. Step into the mystic domain of our Cryptic Hunters YouTube page, where curiosity reigns and secrets await. Pull up a stump, dear viewers, for an extraordinary adventure awaits you. Relax, for I shall guide you through the labyrinthine corridors of ancient legends, uncharted territories, and the veiled mysteries that lie just beyond our grasp. Embark upon this captivating journey with me and allow the seductive tales and mind-bending puzzles to transport you to the furthest reaches of your imagination. Embrace the anticipation, for together we shall unravel the tapestry of enigmas that dance in the shadows. Sit back, my friends, and prepare to be mesmerized by the intriguing content that awaits you. Today we plan to cover the enigmatic and haunting tales of the Banshee. This ethereal figure has woven herself into the rich tapestry of Irish mythology and captured the imaginations of countless generations. From the misty hills of Ireland to the farthest reaches of the Celtic diaspora, the Banshee's wailing cry has left an indelible mark on the collective consciousness of those who dare to venture into the realm of the unknown. The history of the Banshee can be traced back to ancient Irish traditions and mythology. The word Banshee originates from the Irish bean sigh, which translates to woman of the fairy mound. In Irish folklore, the fairy mounds were believed to be portals to the other world, where supernatural beings resided. The Banshee was considered a harbinger of death, and her mournful wail foretold the passing of a family member or a loved one. The origins of the Banshee can be somewhat elusive, as various cultures and regions have different interpretations of this spectral being. Some believe she is a manifestation of the ancient Irish goddess of war and death, the Morrigan, while others see her as a messenger of the fairy folk, responsible for guiding souls to the afterlife. Describing the Banshee is a task shrouded in ambiguity, for she is often depicted as a beautiful woman with long, flowing hair, clad in a gossamer gown that shimmers like moonlight. Her eyes, however, are said to be red from constant weeping, eternal mourning for those who are destined to depart from the mortal realm. Despite her captivating appearance, the Banshee is a figure that instills both fear and reverence among those who encounter her. Throughout history, there have been numerous accounts of famous sightings of the Banshee, each accompanied by a sense of mystique and unease. One of the most renowned legends dates back to the time of the great Irish hero Cuchulainn. As he prepared to face his ultimate fate on the battlefield of Ulster, the Banshee appeared to lament his impending demise. Her anguished cries echoed through the night, a poignant reminder of the warrior's imminent journey to the otherworld. The Banshee's presence was not confined solely to the shores of Ireland. As the Celtic people migrated and settled in new lands, they carried with them their rich folklore and the haunting specter of the Banshee. In the American colonies, tales of the Banshee were intermingled with other ghostly legends, adapting to the local culture while still preserving its essence of mourning and foreboding. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, Irish immigrants brought their cherished myths and legends to North America, and with them, the Banshee. As they established communities, the wailing of the Banshee echoed through the vast landscape, a reminder of the homeland left behind. In these new territories, the Banshee took on new meanings, and her wail became a symbol of nostalgia, linking the Irish diaspora to their roots across the ocean. The Banshee's impact on literature and popular culture cannot be overlooked either. From classic Irish poetry to modern novels and films, her haunting presence has been immortalized in countless artistic expressions. Writers like W.B. Yeats and Lady Augusta Gregory drew inspiration from the Banshee, incorporating her into their works and ensuring her enduring legacy. However, it is essential to recognize that the Banshee's portrayal is not limited to a single perspective. As with any folklore, interpretations vary across time and space. In some accounts, the Banshee is seen as a benevolent being, comforting the dying or serving as a guardian spirit for certain families. In contrast, other tales paint her as a malevolent entity, preying on the living and bringing doom to those who hear her cry. In conclusion, the Banshee is a symbol of the mystique and profundity that underlie human existence. She represents the inevitable dance of life and death, the sorrowful acknowledgement of mortality, and the lingering connection between the living and the departed. The Banshee's history and origins, her haunting description, and the tales of famous sightings all serve as a testament to the enduring power of folklore and the human imagination. As we delve into the realms of myth and legend, Let us remember that the Banshee's cry transcends time and culture, weaving a spectral thread that connects us all, reminding us that life's mysteries are as captivating as they are impenetrable. Let us cherish these age-old stories and continue to pass them down to future generations, for they are the essence of our shared humanity and the whispers of the unseen that dwell within us all. The following are some tales and first-hand encounters that were told while researching the enigma that is the Banshee. I leave the validity of these stories up to you as always. I hope you enjoy them as much as we have. If you or someone you know has a tale about the Banshee, please reach out to us so that we can share it with the rest of our fellow campfire members. Also, I would like to take a moment and thank everyone who has subscribed so far. As of the creation of this video, we have surpassed 250 subscribers. I cannot explain how excited I am to have all of you fireside with me. Let us continue to travel the enigmatic path and share our tales of the unknown. Also, keep a lookout for a special giveaway. In one of the upcoming videos, I will mention a phrase that our subscribers will need to comment on in order to enter the giveaway. The winner will be picked from those who have subscribed and stated the right phrase. Good luck to all! And remember to subscribe, like, and follow if you have enjoyed this or other content that we have posted. Old Irish legend: in a secluded village nestled between lush valleys and rolling hills, there lived a family known as the O'Malleys. The O'Malleys were renowned for their deep-rooted connection to the mystical world and their unyielding loyalty to each other. Their ancestral home was a magnificent castle that stood proudly amidst the green landscape, a symbol of their enduring heritage. Among the O'Malleys, the eldest son, Liam, was the pride of the family. He possessed the strength of 100 men and the wisdom of the ages. Liam was adored by his younger siblings and revered by the villagers. He was known for his generosity and kindness, always willing to lend a helping hand to those in need. As the years passed, Liam's fame spread far beyond the boundaries of his village. Tales of his bravery and chivalry reached the ears of neighboring clans, and soon he was called upon to assist others in times of trouble. He became a champion of the weak and a protector of the innocent. However, as the years went by, the toll of battles and adventures began to weigh heavily on Liam. His once vibrant spirit began to wane, and a sense of melancholy settled upon him. He spent countless nights staring out of his chamber window, gazing at the moonlit hills, as if searching for something he could not name. One fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden hue over the castle, a mysterious figure appeared in the distance. Her long, flowing hair seemed to shimmer like silver, and her gown billowed gently in the breeze. With tearful eyes, she glided towards the castle, her voice carrying a haunting melody that sent shivers down the spines of all who heard it. The family and villagers gathered in hushed anticipation as the ethereal figure drew near. Whispers filled the air, and the name Banshee passed from one trembling lip to another. They knew that this apparition could only mean one thing. A tragedy was about to befall the O'Malley family. Liam, too, had heard the whispers, but he remained composed, determined to confront the Banshee and defy the foretold fate. He strode forward, facing the mournful specter with unwavering courage. "Why do you weep, gentle spirit?" Liam asked, his voice gentle yet resolute. The Banshee's mournful wail intensified, and she raised her tearful gaze to meet Liam's eyes. "I weep for you, brave O'Malley," she replied in a voice that seemed to echo from the depths of the otherworld. "Your heart is heavy, burdened with the sorrows of many. But you must take heed, for your path is leading you toward the realm of the ancient Fae." Liam's eyes widened in realization. He had always known that his destiny was intertwined with the mystical world, but he had never fully comprehended the extent of it. "I will not fear the Fae," Liam declared, his voice unwavering. "I will embrace my destiny, whatever it may be, and continue to protect my family and our village." With that, he reached out to touch the Banshee's hand, but she vanished before his fingers could make contact. The air seemed to vibrate with a final, sorrowful note as the Banshee disappeared into the night. From that moment on, Liam O'Malley lived with the knowledge that his fate was inexorably tied to the mystical world. He faced many trials and encountered numerous supernatural beings, but he always remained steadfast in his resolve to protect those he loved. And so, the tale of Liam O'Malley, the brave champion of the village and friend of the Fae, was immortalized in the annals of Irish folklore. The legend of the Banshee's visit spread far and wide, serving as a poignant reminder that even in the face of destiny's mysteries, one can find strength and purpose in the embrace of family, community, and the magical world that lies just beyond the veil of reality. Irish Tale. In the heart of rural Ireland, nestled among ancient forests and mist-covered hills, lay the quaint village of Dunmore. Despite its picturesque beauty, the village was steeped in chilling legends of the supernatural, and none was more feared than the Banshee. One foggy autumn evening, Megan O'Connor, a young and spirited woman with an unyielding curiosity, found herself walking home alone along a winding path that cut through the dense woods. The moon cast an eerie glow, and the rustling leaves seemed to whisper ancient secrets. Though warned of the dangers that lurked in the shadows, Megan's adventurous spirit led her deeper into the night. As she strolled through the moonlit woods, a haunting melody began to fill the air. The mournful wail sent shivers down Megan's spine, but her curiosity overpowered her fear. Following the ethereal sound, she soon came upon a clearing where a figure stood, cloaked in shadows. The figure's long, flowing hair shimmered like silver, and her face remained hidden beneath a veil of mist. Megan's heart pounded in her chest as she realized she was facing the Banshee herself. Trembling, she managed to find her voice. "Who are you? Why do you weep?" The Banshee's tearful gaze met Megan's, and her voice echoed like the wailing wind. "I weep for your fate, young one. Darkness looms and danger approaches. Beware the path you tread, for it leads to the realm of the vengeful Fae." Megan's breath caught in her throat and a chill ran down her spine. She had heard tales of the Fae, capricious beings who could be both enchanting and malevolent. "What do you mean? Why would the Fae be after me?" "The secrets of your bloodline have drawn their attention," the Banshee replied cryptically. "You are marked, and they seek to claim what is theirs." Before Megan could inquire further, a sudden rustling in the bushes startled her. She turned, and from the shadows emerged a group of otherworldly beings. Their eyes glowed like embers, and their smiles were filled with a menacing allure. "You should not have come here, mortal," one of them sneered. "Your presence disrupts our realm, and now you must pay the price." Megan's heart pounded in her ears as she felt the encroaching danger. Her instincts screamed at her to run, and with a burst of adrenaline, she turned and fled through the woods. The Fae pursued her, their eerie laughter echoing through the night. As she ran, Megan stumbled upon an ancient stone circle, an ancient relic said to have mystical properties. Desperation fueled her actions, and she stepped into the circle's center, hoping it would protect her from the pursuing Fae. To her surprise, the Fae halted at the boundary of the stone circle, unable to cross the threshold. Their enchanting smiles turned into frustrated snarls as they hissed at Megan from a distance. Breathing heavily, Megan realized she had found a sanctuary, but she also knew she could not stay there forever. The Fae were cunning, and she doubted the protection of the stone circle would last indefinitely. As dawn approached, the Fae retreated into the shadows, their malevolent presence dissipating with the first light of day. Megan cautiously stepped out of the circle, relieved to see the village in the distance. She hurried home, vowing never to venture into the woods again. Megan's encounter with the Banshee and the vengeful Fae forever changed her perception of the world. She knew that she had stumbled upon secrets buried deep in her bloodline, and now she must navigate a treacherous path of intrigue and danger. From that day on, Megan remained vigilant, aware that the Fae's thirst for her bloodline's secrets was far from quenched. Her encounter with the Banshee had opened a portal to a world of dark intrigue, and she could never be sure when the Fae's enchanting whispers and ominous presence might return. The village of Dunmore continued to thrive, but beneath its picturesque surface lay an ancient darkness, with the Banshee's warning echoing in the minds of those who dared to remember. Megan's narrow escape had granted her life, but it had also bound her to a fate of enigmatic peril, forever haunted by the encounter with the Banshee and the sinister realm of the Fae. And so the legend of the Banshee's ominous encounter with a modern soul became yet another chilling tale whispered in hushed tones around hearths and under moonlit skies. American Tale. In the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, in a remote and isolated valley, there lay a forgotten town known as Whisper Hollow. The town had a troubled history, with whispers of the supernatural weaving through its past like tendrils of mist. Among these eerie tales, none were more feared than the legend of the Banshee, whose mournful wail echoed through the valley on moonlit nights. In the late 1800s, a young woman named Amelia Hawthorne found herself drawn to the enigmatic allure of Whisper Hollow. Amelia was a spirited and adventurous soul, captivated by stories of the town's haunting mysteries. Eager to uncover the truth behind the Banshee's wailing, she set forth on a journey that would forever change her life. Amelia arrived in Whisper Hollow as autumn painted the landscape in hues of gold and crimson. The townspeople regarded her with suspicion, for outsiders were rare, and the valley had become synonymous with the eerie and unexplained. Undeterred, Amelia sought the company of a seasoned local storyteller named Mr. Ephraim Blackwood, hoping he would reveal the truth behind the Banshee's haunting cries. Upon meeting Mr. Blackwood, Amelia noticed a weariness in his eyes, as though he carried the weight of centuries' worth of secrets. He welcomed her into his humble cabin, where the scent of ancient books mingled with the aroma of hearth smoke. "Tell me about the Banshee," Amelia pleaded, her eyes alight with curiosity. Mr. Blackwood hesitated, but the sparkle in Amelia's eyes convinced him to share the long-buried tale. He began recounting the story that had been passed down through generations. Legend had it that in the early days of Whisper Hollow, a young woman named Eliza McGregor had been accused of practicing witchcraft. The townspeople, consumed by fear and superstition, condemned her to a gruesome fate. On the night of her execution, as the noose tightened around her neck, Eliza vowed revenge on those who had betrayed her. In death, Eliza's spirit transformed into the Banshee, forever cursed to roam the valley, seeking retribution on the descendants of those who had taken her life. Her wailing cry was said to herald impending doom, a chilling reminder of the price paid for cruelty and injustice. As Mr. Blackwood concluded the tale, a mournful cry echoed through the night. The Banshee's wail reverberated through the valley, sending shivers down Amelia's spine. Determined to confront the Banshee and lift the curse that plagued Whisper Hollow, Amelia embarked on a quest to uncover the truth. She delved into the town's archives, unearthing dusty records and forgotten diaries, piecing together the puzzle of the Banshee's origins. Her journey led her to an ancient oak tree at the edge of the valley, where folklore spoke of an otherworldly portal. With trepidation, Amelia entered the gnarled roots of the oak, stepping into a realm that seemed suspended between the living and the dead. Within the shadowy depths, she encountered the ethereal figure of the Banshee, her eyes brimming with sorrow and anger. Amelia approached with empathy, acknowledging the injustice inflicted upon Eliza and her lingering pain. "I seek to undo the wrongs of the past," Amelia said with conviction. "I will help you find peace if you spare this valley from your torment." The Banshee regarded her with a mix of sadness and gratitude. At that moment, a profound understanding passed between them. The curse that bound the Banshee to the valley began to unravel, and the mournful wailing transformed into a gentle breeze. Amelia returned to Whisper Hollow, where the townspeople sensed a change in the air. The oppressive weight of fear and guilt began to lift, replaced by an awareness of the valley's haunted past. The townspeople came to understand the importance of healing old wounds and embracing a future free of cruelty. As seasons passed, Whisper Hollow found solace in the harmony of its haunting tales, cherishing its history while moving forward with newfound unity. The Banshee's cries no longer foretold doom, but served as a reminder to cherish life and honor the past. And so the legend of Amelia Hawthorne, the outsider who confronted the Banshee and brought redemption to Whisper Hollow, became an enduring tale of resilience, forgiveness, and the transformative power of understanding. The spirit of Eliza McGregor finally found peace, and her wailing cry faded into the mists of time, leaving behind a legacy of wisdom and compassion. Tale from Maine. In the northern reaches of Maine, where the forests meet the rugged coast, there lies a secluded fishing village called Mist Haven. This is where my journey began, drawn to its enigmatic allure and haunted tales. My name is Amelia Collins, and I am an adventurous soul, captivated by the mysteries of the sea and the eerie legends that linger in the air. With an insatiable curiosity, I set out to uncover the truth behind the haunting wails of the Banshee. Arriving in Mist Haven during a stormy autumn, the crashing waves and crying seagulls welcomed me. The villagers regarded me with suspicion and curiosity, for outsiders were rare and the village held its secrets close. Determined to learn about the Banshee, I sought the company of Captain Benjamin Hastings, a weathered storyteller whose eyes held the wisdom of the ocean. Eager to hear the tale, I approached him with a glimmer of hope. Captain Hastings hesitated but finally relented. sharing the tale that had been passed down through generations. Legend had it that long ago, a woman named Evelyn MacLeod lived in Misthaven. She was a healer with an uncanny knowledge of herbs and a deep connection to the sea. The villagers revered her gifts until jealousy and fear took root. Accused of witchcraft by those who sought to undermine her, Evelyn faced an unjust trial that led to her untimely death. In her final moments, Evelyn cursed the village, vowing that her spirit would forever roam the coast as the Banshee, a harbinger of tragedy and doom. Her wailing cry would echo through the foggy nights, a haunting reminder of the cost of ignorance and cruelty. As Captain Hastings concluded the tale, a mournful cry pierced the air. The Banshee's wail reverberated through the village, sending shivers down my spine. Determined to confront the Banshee and break the curse that plagued Misthaven, I embarked on a quest to unearth the truth. I combed through old archives and historical records, seeking clues to the past. My journey led me to an ancient lighthouse perched atop a rocky outcrop, where folklore spoke of a sacred spot where the sea and the spirit world converged. Bracing myself, I climbed the winding stairs of the lighthouse, standing tall against the howling wind. At the pinnacle, I found myself in the presence of the ethereal figure of the Banshee, her eyes brimming with sorrow and anger. Approaching with empathy, I acknowledged the injustice that had befallen Evelyn MacLeod and her lingering pain. "I seek to break the cycle of sorrow and bring peace to Misthaven," I said with unwavering determination. "I will help you find solace if you spare this village from your torment." The Banshee regarded me with a mix of sadness and gratitude. At that moment, a profound understanding passed between us. The curse that bound the Banshee to Misthaven began to unravel, and the mournful wailing transformed into a gentle breeze that carried away the mist. Returning to the village, I shared my findings with the townspeople. Together, we decided to honor the memory of Evelyn MacLeod, creating a memorial by the sea to commemorate her unjust fate. With time, the haunting cries of the Banshee became a distant memory, replaced by a sense of healing and unity in Misthaven. The village embraced its past, cherishing its legends while forging a future rooted in compassion and understanding. And so, my journey in Misthaven, as the outsider who confronted the Banshee and brought redemption to the village, became an enduring tale of resilience, forgiveness, and the transformative power of empathy. Evelyn MacLeod's spirit found solace, and her haunting wail became a reminder to cherish the present, while honoring the lessons of the past amidst the rugged beauty of Maine's misty coastline. As our time together draws to a close, fellow seekers, we extend our deepest gratitude for joining us on this captivating expedition into the realms of the cryptic. We hope these tales and puzzles have ignited a flame of curiosity within your very being, leaving you yearning for more. Remember, the enigmatic path never truly ends, as there are always new secrets waiting to be unraveled. So until our paths intertwine once again, may your days be filled with a sense of wonder and adventure. Also, please subscribe, like, and follow if you have enjoyed this content. Farewell for now, dear viewers, and may your journeys through the cryptic cosmos be forever filled with awe-inspiring discoveries. Safe travels, and may the enigma forever be at your side.